When we launched the DS, it was a test to see if customers were interested, and that was in 2010 with the DS3. We were very quickly reassured because the car fitted in straight away.
We soon realized that we had a chance to create a brand with the name DS.
When you start from scratch, it seems impossible. How do you establish a brand in a market that never asked for it?
When Carlos Tavares joined us, one of his first announcements was to say that in the PSA group, there were now 3 brands: Peugeot, Citroën, and DS.
My initial reaction when they created the DS brand was that I hadn't associated it with the idea of a brand. For me, it was a Citroën car, one of the most legendary cars in the automotive world.
The star of this year's show, the DS19 by Citroën, is attracting a lot of attention.
Then in 1955 came the shock. Another step into the modern world with the release of the Citroën DS. Eagerly awaited for 5 years, yet it still came as a surprise.
That car was designed by a sculptor, not a designer, not by a marketing whiz, but by a sculptor.
As you can see on the DS that's just behind me, the outline is remarkable in its fluidity, its simplicity. It's almost like a pebble shaped by the air.
It's a very unique, personal, futuristic thing that combined aesthetics, of course, with audacity, technology, and comfort. It was the winning combination, the perfect cocktail that everyone tries to imitate.
The name hasn't changed, but the shape has. I understand the desire to compete with German cars. And to be a little chauvinistic, I'm glad that a French brand wants to occupy more of an upscale niche than the popular brands. But I'm still waiting for what you might call the unicorn, which is a DS that looks like the old DS.
We can add a few touches, a few nods, which could be defined as retro design. But to make a full retro design, that doesn't make any sense to us.
We're proud of the old DS. It's a source of inspiration, the avant-garde spirit. It's important for us to keep the name, to give it a future, and to bring about its rebirth.